Good morning, Eagle community. It is Monday, February 9th. Hope that you had a great weekend. Gosh, it was gorgeous. I was out at a vendor fair. I have a little mini pancake business, and so I go to the vendor fairs and I get to like sell my pancakes or whatever. And the guy playing in the band kept saying, "It's summer in February. It's summer in February." I'm like, "Slow down, man. While we love summer, we got a lot of work to do here at school." But it did feel quite getting towards the end of the school year. So don't get end of school year fever. We still have a lot of work to do with your kiddos. Make sure you're getting them here to school. But it was just a beautiful weekend to be outside and to enjoy some adventuring maybe. We have a short week this week and a short week next week. So we have no school on Friday, no school on Monday. So please make sure the kids are here on Thursday. I know it's an easy weekend to take a long weekend, and vacations are cheaper at this time of year and that kind of thing. But remember, our attendance goal is 95%. We're at 94.46 or something like that cumulatively for the year. So we are very close to the goal that our district has set, and our campus as well. So thank you for getting the kids here to school, getting them here on time, and getting them in the classroom so they can learn all the things they need to learn to be able to go to the next grade level. That's what I tell them. You're only learning this stuff to go to the next grade level, and then eventually you'll have it all to graduate. So make sure that they're here. We do have class pictures tomorrow, so make sure you send a smile, send them in their nice garb, and they get ready to take their class picture so they have a memory of this year's class, their 25-26 class that they're with. In the mornings, we have clubs, and I want to address just drop off of clubs. So because your child is in a club does not mean that you can drop them off in the front parking lot. I know that clubs start early. Some of them start at 7. We have kids trickling in constantly between 7 and 7:10. So we expect all club members to go through the front drive just like normal drop off in the morning. So please do not try and park and let the kiddos walk in for club. If you're a little late, that's okay. They're going to miss 10 minutes of club. Miss Mahaffey and Miss Hargis, who stand in the parking lot, do so because we have families that pull in there, drop their kids off to skip the line, which obviously everybody would want to do. And also they pull in there, stop in the middle of the road in the parking lot, drop their kids off and let them run across the street, which is unsafe. So we do need some people there to monitor. And so when they're telling you you cannot park because your child has clubs, they're doing that because that's the expectation. They're not trying to be rude or disrespectful. So please don't be rude or disrespectful to them. They're just upholding our expectations. Go through the drive. I know it's not the fastest drive in the world, but they'll get there and they will be able to get to their club. And then on club days, maybe you leave the house 5 minutes earlier so the kiddos can get there on time and be ready to go at 7. So, but just a reminder of that, please make sure you're respecting those expectations that we have for club days and, of course, all of our morning drop-off. Reminder, also, it is policy, district policy, that if you arrive after 7:35, you are to escort your child into the building. So a lot of you are just skipping that part, pulling up and dropping the kiddos off and not walking them in. That we will take names and give phone calls because that is the expectation, that you walk them in and sign them in. And we have a sign-in sheet right in our vestibule that you can just sign them in, and then we'll get them to class. And also, please don't be upset with the people who are telling you that you have to do that as well. It is policy by our school district. It is on page 40 of the Parent-Student Handbook. So if you want to look that up, you can. All right, we have STEAM Night coming up next week. So next week is Fat Tuesday on the 17th, but also we have STEAM Night on the 19th. STEAM Night is so much fun. The theme is Let the Good Times Roll, kind of sticking with the Mardi Gras theme. We have NOLA Bites coming, so they're giving away free beignets to everybody that attends. We have everything science, technology, engineering, art, and math to go on in this building. Building things, racing things, playing with robots, all the stuff that we have planned for the kids. The teachers have planned. They are facilitating. We have giveaways for each grade level. So when you come in, sign in, and those names go in a raffle. So we are excited. We love STEAM Night. STEAM Night is a connection for us with our families. We'll also have some information about upcoming assessments that are happening, assessments that have been happening. So a little Title I parent meeting if you want to join me for that. But I also know you want to go have some fun with your kiddos. So I'll be stationed in a room where you can come learn some information if you'd like. And if not, then you can be out there doing the great things with your kiddos on STEAM Night. So the flyer for that is attached in the newsletter. So please make plans to be there 5 to 6:30. You can be here the whole time, or you may come and go as you please. Miss Ray has a message for you about confidence groups that she's starting. We are doing that for 3rd through 5th grade. Some of the assessments that we have to take stress these kids out, right? Stress parents out. What I tell the kids is, you're learning the stuff that they're testing you on. Sometimes you're learning it well, sometimes you're not. And we know what to do when you're not. If you don't learn it the best you can, it's okay. We're still growing our brains, and they keep growing every single year. So all I tell the kids is, I want you to do your best. Don't give up. Don't shut down. Don't, throw in the towel, but do your best. That is all that matters to me. If you are growing, that's all that matters to all of our teachers. If you are growing, you're doing your job. And so we need to make sure that kids feel confident about that. And some kids will say, I have test anxiety. Life is full of tests, right? Driving tests, welding tests, hairdresser tests, teacher tests, lawyer tests, whatever they want to do. The combine and the NFL is a test, right, of physical ability. So you will be tested your whole life. So how we attack that matters. And so Miss Ray will be starting some confidence groups with the kiddos, as well as some friendship groups, all sorts of things. Miss Ray is wonderful. And thank you for celebrating her last week for National School Counselors Week. And then Random Acts of Kindness is coming up the 16th through the 20th. So that calendar for that is there as well. Miss Plum's still doing her Super Bowl food drive. I brought my peanut butter today for the fundraiser not fundraiser, item raiser for the New Braunfels Food Bank. So if you can, bring a can. We were about halfway there last week, about 110 items, and we're looking to get 200. So 111 with my peanut butter. So please make sure you bring that. And then a reminder about your Waves of Pages. They're due February 20th. So make sure your kiddos are logging those hours they're reading at home. If you need extra reading logs, Miss Plum has those in the library. Coach Wheat sent a thank you message to you guys. We raised about $5,300 for Kids Heart Challenge, which is incredible. We did not hit the goal of $7,000, which is fine. But the fact that we raised $5,300 is still wonderful, and the foundation really loves that about us too. We do give good effort to our Kids Heart Challenge. So 1st grade was the grade level that raised the most money, so they get to play dodgeball against Coach Wheat, Coach Cagle, maybe some of the 1st grade teachers, maybe Miss Henderson and myself on February 27th. So make sure you send them in their tennis shoes so that they can maybe beat us. But I don't know. We'll see. PTA has a general meeting coming up on the 12th. It's at 6 p.m. here. We are, talking about upcoming events, reviewing our budget with everybody, and then also looking for some new board members. So if you are interested in volunteering and you have a talent in some area that could support our school, that would be wonderful. Our PTA is incredible. They do so much for our students and our staff. They bring experience to our kids' lives. And so we are so grateful for them. So please join them on February 12th for their general PTA meeting here at the campus. And then the Canyon baseball team sent a flyer about a winter baseball camp. I believe it is free. So their staff is having, their high school staff wanted to share that information with us about the upcoming youth camp taking place, they think, this weekend. So take a look at those flyers, see what you think. And if your kiddo's interested in baseball, there you go. Let's get them started. Maybe baseball season hasn't started yet for our Eagles, and they can go practice some skills before baseball season starts. So thank you to Canyon High School for putting that together. And then after that, we have our virtual Lost and Found, which is being worked on. We do have some items because it's cold. Kids take their jacket off when they get hot in the playground. Name campaign, put your name in it. We'll get it back to them. Same message every week about Lost and Found. All right. If you need anything, let us know. Thank you for, again, sharing your kiddos with us. We love them, and we love the growth that they're making. So thank you for being a part of that growth and a part of the team with your kiddo and us. We're grateful for you. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you soon.